So I've never been able to get over the name of this watch brand, BERNY. I don't know why, though. It's not one of the worst ones out there, right? So when they reached out to me and offered to send their latest model in for review, I thought, let's give it a shot, see if I can get past the name, right? Ends up it's good for you, too, because now you'll have a chance to win this watch. Stay tuned to the end of the video for details on that. That's next on Watch Wit. Witness your legend. Woohoo! There it is. All right, in the bottom there's something else. Let's dig around and see what that is. The BERNY instruction manual. Anything good in there? The usual. All right, comes on a little brown velvety type pillow. And there she is. This is that homage to the Swiss Railway Clock. And that original design was done in 1944, updated in 1953 to feature the red second-hand shaped like the baton that is used by the train dispatchers. And that's the look of the clock in the Swiss Railway that we know today. And this is a tribute to it. Well, let's get all the wrap off of this so we can dive in more. Okay, first impressions. I'm digging this. Man, it's got a nice, bold look to it. The only thing that's kind of weird is, so this is, the white dial. It's got that kind of greenish hue to it, right? Because this is the full lume dial version. And I'll show you that lume shot in a while here. So it's not quite that stark, crisp, bright white. It just looks like a white watch from a distance. But it's got a little hue of, like I said, green to it, which kind of makes it look a bit, greenish or even cream colored. But yeah, look at the legibility on that. Very nice. I mean, that's the whole idea of the original design of the clock in the first place was high legibility. So but let's dive in and see what we got here. So the name doesn't bug me as much like that. I'm kidding. Yeah, so I mean, there's not even much to really see on this dial other than the handset and those indices got like a bit of a gloss to them. You see that there? And that seconds hand is kind of, it looks really bright red from a distance, but as you get in close here, you can see that basically the stick part is dark red, but then the lollipop section has got a little lighter color to it, but very cool. I like how the seconds hand kind of has that integrated pinion cover on it as well. That's pretty slick. And right away, pulling me away from this dial is the brushing on this fixed bezel as well. See that radial brushing? Looks pretty nice, actually. And then we see on the mid case, you've got vertical brushing, same thing with that side of the lugs, and linear on the top of the lugs as well. So, and just holding it, I'm feeling this mesh Milanese bracelet too. It feels really decent. It's nice and thick, but it's velvety. Very slick. I mean, that's going to feel nice up against your wrist. Let's take a look at it while we're talking about it. So we've got your usual flip lock here to make the adjustment for your sizing. See that there. Pull that up, slide it where you need it, and lock it back in. And look at the tongue here on the end. That's got a nice touch to it. And then the other side, you've got a nicely brushed buckle as well. And I noticed that it's quick release spring bars too. So this is 316L stainless steel on the case and stainless steel bracelet as well. You've got sapphire crystal on both sides. Let me test that. All right, top side. All right, sapphire. And display case back. Sapphire as well. And then while we're here, this is the Miyota 8215 automatic and hand winding movement, 21,600 vibrations per hour. You can see you got a little bit of a, well, the rotor's not decorated. That is the standard rotor, but it's got the BERNY logo on it. And this has got 21 joules, 42-hour power reserve, a quick set date, and it now has hacking. If we pull the crown out, you see stop seconds device is what the new term is for it. And this has got a stated accuracy of -20 to +40 seconds per day. And throwing this on the time grapher just right out of the box, one pass through and just in one position, dial up. Looks like it's coming in right around +7 seconds per day. Amplitude and beat air are nothing real fun, but again, this is an entry-level movement, so probably to be expected. Amplitude of 277 degrees and a beat air of 3.6 milliseconds. Not that great. And this is a push-pull crown, no signature, just got some decent knurling on it and smooth polish there on the end. A screw-down case back as well, so you've got 50 meters of water resistance. And again, this dial is fully loomed with C3 super luminous material, and I'll give you that lume shot right after we figure out the measurements. So I'm told this is a 40 millimeter watch, and that's what I'm getting, 40 millimeters on the nose. Lug to lug of 47.5, 22 millimeter lug width, and a thickness of 11.9 millimeters. And it weighs 118 grams on the supplied bracelet. All right, let's check out this lume. Wow, that's nice. That's a very clean application. Super bright and very crisp. I don't see any spotches or anything. Yeah, and the black contrast looks really good, and even the red seconds hand too. That pops for some reason. I wonder if it's loomed. Maybe that's why it has that weird color look to it. I kind of think that red lollipop is loomed. I mean, it's hard to tell. It's kind of fluorescent here. And you know, it looked that weird. I pointed out that it looked weird, you know, in the opening, that the stick was more red. Either that or it's like kind of translucent, so it's picking up some of the lume dial through its translucency. That's interesting. Okay, I just looked at that red seconds hand a little more, and it's definitely not translucent because look at this. I mean, watch as it goes over the minute hand there. That probably has a touch of lume in there. Very cool touch. I like that. Okay, I don't normally compare watches, but I just got this Bertucci the other day. You can see a video. Just click on that link up there. But look at the difference. This Bertucci I got this for like $60, right? Also a full lume dial. Look how the BERNY is just blowing it away. I'm on the brightness level and the clarity as well. You see that the Bertucci has got a little bit of spotchiness to it. I will say the Bertucci has got a crisp white dial in the daytime though. But man, this BERNY's got some great application. That lume looks solid. So you can see how the Bertucci has that more of a white dial compared to this having that little kind of greenish hue to it. But I just thought I'd show you the daytime difference since I showed you the lume difference. But let's try this on. I want to see what this BERNY is all about. Today I'm wearing the Cadola 1946. This is the Aviateur pilot watch with the inner rotating slide rule bezel. You can check out a video on that right up there. How about that? Yeah, and with this quick adjust bracelet, was able to size it for me to show you here. This is 8-inch wrist and 40 millimeter diameter watch. I like this mesh bracelet. It's very comfortable. It doesn't seem to be a hair puller. I don't like how you can see the quick release spring bar nubs between the that space in the lugs there, but I guess not really a deal breaker. All right, so availability, the BERNY AM138M. This is about $82 on AliExpress or $96 on Amazon. Each of those locations are directly from BERNY. So I'll leave links down below in the description section if you would like to follow through. You will notice this is an upgrade or a revision, a newer version of the AM038 and the AM7068. Those have a little bit thinner handset and indices, I believe, and it doesn't have this lollipop seconds hand. Man, I'm so glad BERNY sent this in. Thanks to them as well. I think I'm getting over the name, right? I mean, because of all that you get in this watch. This is a great buy. I mean, nice Goldilocks size, the 40 millimeter. 316L stainless steel, sapphire crystal on both sides, 50 meters of water resistance. You got that full lume dial. The Miyota 8215, which now has hacking. This nice mesh bracelet with the quick sizing. It's got a nice silky feel to it and quick release spring bars. That's a pretty good value for a great looking, minimalistic, nice, casual and or dress watch. I mean, this will kind of float both boats, don't you think? And so since they were kind enough to send it to the channel for free, don't have to return it, I figured I'd forward it on to you. So the full contest rules are down in the description. Make sure you follow them, but I encourage you to subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below, and like this video. Check the contest rules for the deadline and the announcement date of the winner, which I will post in my community tab on this channel. That'll keep the spammers from trying to scam you, so please don't get scammed in the comments section. I will not tell you you won there. I'm going to do it all on the community tab. Yeah, so what do you think of the homage to the Swiss Railway Clock, the BERNY AM138M? Leave your comments down below, and I'll catch you in the next video. I'm Whit with so many watches, so little time. That money.